I'll first record your current swing, and then we go from there. So
okay.
just pretend that you're hitting an actual ball, and then swing hard.
Okay.
Okay, ready, go. And I'll take another one from here. So ready, go. So in the backswing, you tend to use your arms and then go up. And in the down the line view, you will see that the right shoulder drops quite a bit during the backswing. It's because of arm-driven backswing.
Okay.
And in your case, we'll just increase the dynamics.
Okay.
That's all you need. So in the backswing, you will use the shoulder to bring it up. And on the down, also use your shoulder more.
Okay.
Okay, so could be an easy day for me. Okay, so as usual, we'll use the step drills.
Okay.
The step drills always work very well. So at stage one, basically we have 3 stages. Stage 1, you will start with the feet together.
Okay.
And then throw the club toward the target.
Okay.
This is called the trigger motion. So throw the club and then take away step. So the club is still here.
Okay.
So when you finish the step, go ahead and then turn. Okay, so as you go up, you will take the second step. So during the backswing, you will take the second step. And then after hitting the ground, then you will start the downswing.
Okay.
So let's do this continuously. Okay. Just to try to feel the rhythm at this point.
So
stay in the middle of the turfs, yeah, because you will take steps both ways.
So start in the middle.
Yeah, throw, take away step, and then swing backward, take this step. Oh, so it'll be the best if I show you. So it's a continuous motion. So from the feet together.
Okay.
So it's a continuous motion.
Okay.
Just to feel the rhythm. That's it. And then the second step was a bit late, so take it a bit earlier. And then it's important to have good trigger motion because this trigger motion will promote active backswing.
And trigger motion means?
Throwing the club this way.
Throwing it this way.
Yeah, so using this as a trigger, then you will start backswing actively. Feet together, stay at center, no, at the center, because you will take steps both ways. Make it continuous, make it continuous. Feet together, feet together. Better. So repeat this 5 times. Try to feel the rhythm at the center. Stay at the center, stay at the center. Yep.
Like that?
So when you throw the club this way, while the club is moving that way, take this step.
Okay.
And then after taking this step, then you turn, and on the way back, you will take this step, and then let it go. That's good. So again. Yes, once you get it, then it's so natural. But
it's getting more natural.
Yeah, yeah. So when you repeat this several times, then yeah. And then in doing the steps, when you turn, make sure you turn your shoulders instead of using the arms. Okay, as we discussed at the beginning. The second step, it didn't take. And then try to throw this more actively.
Throw it more
actively. So have a rhythm, and then throw, and then bring it back.
Okay.
It's weak. It's weak. You're going about here, but go more. Feet together at center. Still, you're worrying about what's coming later. So the initial throw is really cautious. But give good throw and then bring it back. Okay. So your goal is to throw as high as this.
Throw this high here?
Yeah,
okay.
And then have a big backswing or active backswing. Okay. Yeah, that's good. And then when you throw the club this high, make it faster.
To here?
Yeah.
To start?
Yep.
Okay.
No second step. So you don't have to swing hard in the downswing, but actually the focus will be active backswing. Okay. You put more effort in the active backswing. So this trigger motion will promote that. You did not take the second step.
Okay.
Yeah, so what should happen is, in order to take the second step correctly, using your right leg, you have to push outward so that you can take a step this way. If you just stand here, it's hard to take the step. Or if you have a lot of weight still on the left side, it's hard to take the step.
Okay.
So you have to unload the left side in order to take the step. Again, you are trying to put too much effort in the downswing. But
not the step.
Yeah.
You want more effort in my step.
The effort in the backswing. You need the effort in the backswing, okay, not the downswing. Yeah, throw the club this way more actively. Throw, big motion, and with that, turn the shoulders backwards and then do the backswing. Okay. Forget about your current golf swing.
Okay.
We are trying to reprogram your rhythm.
I need it.
Yeah. So throw actively here, and then using the body, bring it back fast.
Okay.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, the timing was a bit early, but that was good. You stopped. So it should be a continuous motion. That's good. So give me 5 of these. Or every time you swing, imagine you have a big drum here in front of you. This is drumstick. Okay. By swinging and hitting the drum hard, make a big sound.
I like that.
Loud sound, okay? So everyone on the globe can hear it. Okay, make it continuous, the motion continuous. No abrupt steps, continuous motion. Okay, let's do this. Swing both ways, back and forth, several times. No, you don't have to hold it like this. Just let it go, yeah. And then come back. And then take small steps with that. Natural small steps. Yes? This is what you need. So relax, and then just let it go. Yep. That's very good. Yes. So you don't have to worry about what your body does. Simply bring the club back and forth, and then just maintain reasonable swing plane, and then let it go. Okay. But in order to have good downswing, you have to have active backswing. Yes. Yes, and then let's go back to stage 1. So again, take the steps. Okay. Stay in the middle, keep feet together. So keep it closer, yeah. Then you'll have to take steps, so. Yes. And then, so this is good. But the only thing is that at the top, wait a bit more. Okay, you're coming down right away. Wait a bit more so that you can have, good step and then let it go. Like that, yeah. So again, hit the drum hard. And then use the shoulders more, not the arms. The trigger motion is not that impressive. Trigger was so cautious. You were going like this,
Okay.
but let it go. Even the trigger motion, you have to use your body and then bring it back.
Okay.
Trigger gives you active backswing. Active backswing gives you good downswing.
Okay.
Yes. And then have a bit more time up there. So you have good wind up and then let it go, okay? So while you're having more time, okay, you will have more wind up and your body, because it already took the step, your body is ready to go and then boom.
Release.
Do not rush down. The first step was a bit late. So take the first step and start backward turn. Yes, that's better timing. So you can have overlapped trigger motion and then the step. So in other words, as the club moves up, you can start taking the step. But do not do this. Once you start and then take a step, that's too late.
Too late.
Yeah.
Okay.
So always step first and then turn. That was a bit too fast. So
Too fast.
yeah, try to feel your body is quite strong in the but stiff. So you need to
I'm
feel.
old.
You need to feel the rhythm. Okay, a little bit. So even the throwing action, throw, and the swing. These are all driven by the rhythm.
Yes.
It's not a simple turn, but
Yes.
rather you have to feel a little bit of up and down rhythm, okay? That will dictate the overall tempo and timing and so on. So again, the trigger motion was weak.
Okay.
And you try to swing hard in the downswing. So, yeah. Throw, and then you don't have to rush. You should have enough time here and then bring it back and then here. Okay, no rush, both ways, okay? No rush.
Okay.
That's better, that's better. So go ahead and give me 3 of those. 3. The first step was too early.
Too slow.
Too early. So let's try this. So I will help you to feel the rhythm. Okay. So hold the club. Okay. So feet together, and as you throw, then take step, bring it back, and take step here, and then let it go. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, that's a. Oh, the step. You cannot go like this. Throw and then shift the weight in this direction. The step represents shift of the weight. Nope. Nope. Still throw. You can start the step before it stops. That's okay.
Okay.
But you cannot do both at the same time. Okay? Nope.
Too late?
Too early. The step is too early. So, yeah. Let's do this. So before you throw the club this way, try to have a little swing this way and then throw. And see how it goes. And then take step. So again, let me show you. It's just a watch. The timing should be a rhythmic motion here. So throw, swing. So here, throw, bring it back, and swing.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you need to take a dance class.
Maybe 2.
So always throw it, and then as it reaches the high point, then you start the step. Yes, that timing is better. That timing is better. And you'll also feel it's more natural. Now, I will let you swing 10 times. Okay, as you repeat the swing, try to figure out the right timing. Sometimes the best way is just to let you repeat the swing and then figure it out on your own. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now improving. The time is improving. Yes, the last 3 was right in terms of timing of the first step.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you repeat this, you are getting better. You feel that if the timing is off, then you will feel something is awkward.
Yes.
So throw and then take step and then go. So give me 3 of those.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So the timing is now improved. So let's not worry about that.
Okay.
At this time, the focus will be your shoulder turn during the backswing. So throw, and then during the backswing, try to have enough shoulder turn here.
Okay.
Then you'll be able to keep your arms in front of your chest. Give good amount of shoulder turn during the backswing.
Short.
Shoulder turn. Yeah. Fit together is still stage 1, but during the backswing here, so you have hold it. So you have trigger motion and take the first step,
Yeah.
and then try to turn the shoulder to bring the arm and club this way.
Okay.
Instead of using your arm here.
Got it.
When you use the arm, then the right shoulder drops, going this way, and also you try to go down with the open chest.
Got it.
But if you turn the chest more, then you will keep the arms in front of you, and then you will start the downswing with the shoulder turn and throw the club.
Okay.
So really, in your swing, overall good timing, and then more shoulder turn, and shoulder-driven swing instead of arm-driven swing. That's what you need. Yes, then naturally you have more time there because you have more shoulder turn.
Got it.
All right. So, hit the drum hard.
I like hitting the drum hard.
Yep. Boom. Yes. So everything is now driven by the shoulder instead of your arms.
Yes.
That way, you don't have to swing hard with your arms, okay? So again, stage 1, 5 of these, but with a good shoulder turn. No second step.
Yeah.
Fit together. And then when your gaze leaves the ball, then sometimes you lose balance.
What happens?
When you gaze,
At the ball.
loses ball. So if you move your gaze, then you lose the balance.
Okay.
So try to
Stay down there.
keep the gaze
Okay.
on something.
Okay.
No second step. No second step. The timing of the first step is late. Yes, but now you didn't turn the shoulder enough.
Okay.
Do you need a glove?
I'm good for a little while.
Do you have your glove with you?
I didn't bring them.
Okay. Now, again, without turning the shoulder enough, you try to move this way a lot.
Got it.
Good shoulder turn, and then turning back. Here, I have a video for you. This is on my Instagram, but this lady will give you what it is like to turn the shoulder and shift at the same time. So. So while you are initiating the second step, the shoulders are still turning backward.
Let's take a step this way.
Yeah. Taking this step, but still the shoulders turning that way.
Okay.
So, again, here. Feel this motion here.
Got it. Going back and turning. Okay.
Yeah. So, let's do this. Do this. Fold your arms here. Yeah. So what she's doing is, so you have initial shift, and then coming back. While you are slightly coming back, this is called the recentering.
Yes.
So you have initial shift away and the recentering, but while you are recentering, you are still turning backward.
Got it.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, so here and then going. Exactly. And then you'll be able to throw the arm at the end. Yes. Yes. So now you have that feel. So
Yes.
while you are shifting back, and then you have still more.
I think I just rush. I try to rush
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
top to get back.
It's because you're using your arms. Whenever you use your arms, then you will downplay the body motion.
Yes.
Because the more you use the peripheral part of your body, that the less motion in the more central part of the body. Because you can either use your wrist a lot, or
Yes.
you can use your arm a lot,
Yes.
so you don't need to move your body.
Yes.
But in this reprogramming, we want to use the body more,
Yes.
and then body drives the arms and then club.
Got
Okay,
it.
so feel that coil, okay, the wind up. Then what happens is you will start the downswing with the more closed shoulder position, right? That's a Happy Gilmore. Yes. So now all you need to do is just increase the level of effort. Good trigger motion and active backswing. Then you are really using these muscles.
Yeah.
So the difference is when you just lift your arm and then try to swing by opening just early, then you're using mostly the shoulder muscles.
None of this big muscles.
Yeah, but when you have this wind-up effect, and then start the downswing with more closed shoulder position, then you start using these big muscles.
Got it.
So again, stage 3, give me 3 of those, but with the good wind-up. Yes. So that way, you're using these muscles. Okay? And then you'll feel like you're starting in this position here, and then coming down here, and then turn around.
So I don't feel that.
No, that's what you need to feel.
Yeah, I guess that's the reason why I want to.
Yeah, what happens is in your original swing, your arm goes high up here, then the right shoulder drops here. From here, you don't have enough shoulder turn here, and on the way down, you tend to open it and bring the arms down.
Got it.
But when you have this motion here, and then you have to use these muscles.
Got it.
So let's record your stage 1. So imagine, again, you are drumming, okay? You make a big sound so everybody can hear. Okay, yes. That's it. Let it go, okay? So when you swing hard, instead of using your arms, if you use your body, then you will have immediate or instant increase in the speed and distance. Okay, so I will record. So ready, go. So this is stage 1. Now the rhythm is a lot better. So you throw and then take step.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes a little time, but you will get it right away. You see here, your arm action, and then also turning your
Turn my head.
the shoulder at the same time. Yeah, so you're opening the body and then bringing the arms down. But now, look at this. Yeah, so we have good foundation now.
Okay.
Then stage 2, we will start eliminating the steps. Okay? Because in real swing, you are not going to take steps. So stage 2, use a narrow stance, not fit together.
Okay.
So give a bit of room for this step here.
Okay.
But you are not taking the away step, the first step. Eliminate the first step, still the same rhythm, but only take the second step. All others the same. Okay? The same rhythm, the same idea. The only difference is you will eliminate the first step. So no first step. But without taking the step, still you should have a similar body motion. Okay? And then take the second step. The second step
So
only.
take this step here.
Yeah. No first step, only the second step. And now what your shoulder did was you just did this instead of turning more.
Okay.
Good. Wind up. And then start the downswing with the closed shoulder position. And use your big muscles. Okay, give me 5 of those. Every time you are hitting the drum hard, making big sound, loud sound. And then again, it's too fast in terms of timing or in terms of tempo.
Too fast.
Yeah. So keep bigger motion with a slower tempo. So you make it everything really short and then try to move really fast. Okay. But give a good wind up both ways. The second step timing was off.
Slow?
Yep. It's late. The timing of the second step was late. So the second step is coming from you're pushing the ground with your right leg and then takes this step. So when you turn your shoulder more, so the shoulder is sufficiently turned this way, and then so you have initial shift and then slight recentering motion. Okay, for this recentering motion, you have to push the ground outward with your right foot, right? So with that, you are actually taking this step.
So I got to push this way.
Not that posture, in this posture here, and then push. Then naturally you'll be able to take step this way.
Got it.
Okay, with the closed shoulder position. Not that much.
Yes.
You'll have initial shift and then just recentering. Go out and recenter. So from here, and when you recenter, you naturally will be able to take the step by pushing the ground that way with the right foot. So you are not just to try to take a step, but rather that step has to come from your right leg action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like this.
Yeah.
I got to move it like that.
Yep. Push the ground with the right foot. So again, let's go to stage 1. Give me good stage 1 and then stage 2.
Stage 1, step.
Yeah, and then go to a stage 2. Eliminate the first step. The foot, the stance is too narrow for.
Okay.
Now 1 and 2 again. Okay, and then 2. It's too narrow for this. The reason why you have to take the first step is because it's too narrow.
Okay.
So when you have a slightly narrow stance,
Okay.
but then you can just do the backswing without taking a step, and then the second step. Turn your shoulders more. Okay. You are rushing. Again, good wind up. The first step was late. Better. That's better timing.
Better or not?
Better timing. The timing of just in stage, you did just did stage 2 or 1?
That's all I did there, was 1.
1? Okay.
Yeah.
The timing was late. The first step was late. Give a good throw, a bigger throw here, about here. Give a bigger throw and then active backswing. Yes. So when you have bigger throw, then overall you're not rushing and everything is continuous. Yes. So with this bigger motion, and then you also have more wind up.
My turn, more turn.
Yeah. Yes. So everything, you don't have to rush. So good throw here, and then bring it back here, and then let it go. If you rush, then it's hard to take the step, completely.
Okay.
Exactly. And then go to
I like that word exactly.
Yeah, and then go to stage 2.
Okay.
Reasonable stance. Yeah, and then again throw big, and then bring it back, and then swing. Make sure you have more wind up. Yeah. Okay. Once you eliminate the first step, then you tend to
shorten.
Yeah, shorten it, and then try to rush down. But it's the same idea. The same idea. Okay. So let's do stage 2 5 times. And then hit it hard. Ring the bell, or hit the drum hard. Stage 2. Yeah, the second step was a bit late. And then even when you go this larger trigger motion, still it has to be continuous. So instead of go up here and then have a brief pause and then start, throw, and then you will take the step. So this should be a continuous. Connect all components of the motion. And then, so now the timing is getting better. So all you need to pay attention to is turn your shoulder more, more wind up, and then let it go. Although you didn't take the step, but that was okay. This is actually stage 3, eliminating all steps. Okay? But still, when you have trouble in taking the second step, that means you are not really pushing the ground and then having this horizontal rhythm.
Because one of my issues is a soft left knee, so I get here instead of here, and that's probably because I'm not pushing off of here.
So when you push this side and then take a step, and then you will be able to kick the ground.
Yes.
going this way.
That's why I have a soft left knee.
Yeah. So in order to do that, you really have to have this stepping-like action. Stepping more outward. So push outward and take this. So more stepping outward like this. Let's try it. Yeah, here. Now, when your elbow goes this way, that means you're already using the arms. Just hold it here. Take step, 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 step. This is what you need. Nothing else. Yeah. This is what you need. Yeah, this is all rhythmic motion. But you don't intentionally have to go up and down. But reduce the up and down motion slightly, but still a little bit of knee flexion and extension will give you this rhythmic action. That's the feel you need to have. So let's finish stage 2 here, and then we'll go to stage 3. I think stage 3 will be better for you. So let me record stage 2. First, let's do a stage 1 as a reminder, and then we'll do a stage 2. Go ahead. And then stage 2. Ready? Give me one more. Yes. So now the flow is better. And then stage 3 will eliminate both steps.
Okay.
So no step. Assume your regular stance.
Okay.
But throw, bring it back, and then throw.
Okay.
And then make sure you have a good throw and a good wind up. Yeah, yeah. Yep. The shut down swing with the more closed shoulder position. Yes. Now you're using these.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when we repeat this, although I'm not satisfied with your motion.
I got it.
But
better.
Automatically your swing pattern changes.
Got it.
And you start developing the rhythm. So, in the end, if you look at your initial swing and the final one, you will see a big difference there.
Okay.
So, stage 3 again. Did you use your arms?
I probably did.
So when you come down, instead of bringing your arm down, from this position, try to move your shoulder and then throw the arms.
Okay. The shoulder would be...
Yes. And then no need to lean that way. Okay. So from here, just turn your shoulder and then throw the arm. Then you'll pick up a lot of speed with that. Yep. All right. So now you start using all these muscles. So okay, let me record stage 3. So ready, go. Yep. So let's take a look at how it looks like. So let's first go to your original swing.
Okay.
Now, so the motion is connected.
Got it.
Yeah. So this time we'll try something called the stage X.
Okay.
Not 1, 2, 3, but it's X because it's not based on the 2-step swing drills. So
Okay.
you just repeat the swing many times and then let it go. Okay. So swing back and forth. And then try to swing hard. Yeah. Now in doing this, as you repeat the swing back and forth, just to feel whether your body is too tight or you're using all the mobility you have. So currently, you're holding it and then you're pretty much turning it as a 1 unit, okay? But give a little bit of room for the wrist motion.
Okay.
So let me hold this. So easy, go easy, and then try to still use your body. Your arm is not doing much. Your arm just does a little bit of a wrist cock here. Go easy, easy here. And then let it go.
Let it go.
Yeah. So right now you're too stiff.
Okay.
And then holding it hard, but easy. So free your wrist, even here, free your wrist a little bit. Yeah. And then feel the motion of the club head. Feel the motion of the club head. Yes. So ultimately in golf swing, what's important is controlling the club head motion.
Yeah, the face.
So you have to know where the club head is. Yes. Mm-hmm. And then repeat it a bit faster. Yeah, bring it back. Mm-hmm. Yes. Uh-huh. Now, when you do this, you have a really good orchestrated motion of the body. So you will use all the mobility allowed it here, including the wrist. Okay, don't have to swing hard with your arms, but just to feel the flow as you swing back and forth. Feel the flow, and then you will eventually develop a really good orchestrated motion again. So this time, instead of having big swings, make it a bit smaller, but the same concept. Yeah, up here, right here, free your wrist a bit more.
Okay.
You're holding it hard. So make it smaller. And during the backswing, turn your shoulder more. Turn your shoulder more. Yes. Mm-hmm. And then take small steps. Take small steps. So then, yeah, both ways. And then let it go. Yes. So it's called the stage X.
Okay.
So stage X, you just repeat the swing both ways, and then let it go.
Okay.
So here, instead of on the way down, instead of using your arms here, just try to guide everything with your shoulder motion. Yeah, both ways. So use your shoulder motion to guide the arm and club motion. And then let it go. So in order to help that feel, let's use the kettlebell here.
Okay.
This is a 10-pounder.
Okay.
The 10 pound is perfect.
Okay.
Not too heavy, not too light. And hold it this way here.
Okay.
Your palms are facing this way. Yeah, so swing back and forth, taking small steps. And then use your lower body to swing everything. Now, yeah, do not bend your elbow. Here, and then try to really hold it this way. So your hands come in. Yeah. So that you don't flex your, I think it's too far out, so a bit closer to the body. And with that, swing, 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 swing. You feel the rhythm, right? Respect the inertia of the kettlebell.
Yep.
So you don't rush, okay? But just harmoniously work with the kettlebell. Swing back and forth, and then use your lower body. Use your lower body more actively. Push, kick the legs to swing this. So your upper body and your arms are not doing much. This is mainly coming from your leg action and the pelvis motion. And then let it go, swing it, boom, yes.
Okay.
So because this is heavier than the club, so it gives you a really good feel. Yeah. Swing, swing. Do not bend your elbow. Try to keep it as straight as possible so that you eliminate the arm motion. your arms just stay in front of your chest, and then turning the whole upper chest by using the pelvis and the legs. Yes. Swing, and then let it go. Yeah. So this way, you'll be able to develop flowing motion.
Got it.
Well, it's really easy for you. Yeah, today it'll be a short session. Again, stage X again, with that feel. Swing back and forth. And then let it go. And then keep the gaze on something.
Okay.
And then turn, during the backswing, turn your right shoulder more. Okay, so stop. And then, so this time hold the club this way.
Okay.
Here, that means you will have to keep closer. Then you will lock the arms and then swing back and forth. Then you have to use your lower body. Yes, yes. And it's easier if you keep the arms a bit closer to your body and the turn, instead of letting the arms go away from your body. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. So this way, you don't have to do this. So you have the tendency of,
Yes.
on the way back, flexing the elbow here. That's why your right shoulder is low and going this way here. Okay? So instead of going up this way, turn around, turn your shoulders. Again, hold it that way. Instead of flexing the elbow, turn the shoulders. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, and then let's do the kettlebell again. The same idea.
Okay.
Hold the kettlebell with the palms facing forward, and then no elbow flexion.
Okay.
Instead, turn your shoulders more. Yes, and keep swinging back and forth. And then using your legs and pelvis motion, make it continuous. Make it continuous, but no elbow flexion here. Turn your shoulder more. Yes. Yep. Yeah, that way you will be able to keep the arms relatively in front of your chest, right?
Yep.
That's good, that's good. So, do you have a kettlebell at home?
Yeah.
Yeah, so use the kettlebell to feel that. Okay. And then let's go to a stage X again. Stage X, as you swing back and forth, try to turn your shoulder more. So you don't have to have really straight, arm, but the thing is, if you keep your arms relatively close to the body and then turn, then you can do this.
Okay.
And the same thing, as you go here, turn this way, and then let it go here. Yeah, swing back and forth, swing back and forth. Actively using your legs, actively using your legs. Use your legs more, kick the leg, both ways, right kick, left kick, right kick, left kick. Oh, okay, now, so when you take a step, it's not just a step like this, but rather step and push up.
Okay.
Step and push up, step and push up.
Okay.
That way your shoulder will automatically turn. Yeah, step and push up. So have a little bit of up and down feel. Okay, so step and then push up. Keep the arms closer to your body. Keep the arms closer to your body. So part of the reason why sometimes you lose the face control is because when this goes a bit higher, and you're holding the club like this, and then near the impact, you have to turn the face quite a bit. But if you keep the arms a bit closer to your body, and you have a little bit of angle here, then automatically you return to...
Because I feel like I'm either blocking it, or I feel like I'm trying to rip it over.
Because here, after the impact position, you go like this. But the more going this way. So let the club head go.
Got it.
Like this instead of.
Got it.
So free your wrist a little bit.
Okay.
So again, make it, overall it's a harmonious motion, but make it a bit easier using your wrist slightly. Right here. Wait. When you go here, your left hand tends to turn this way, but let it go this way.
Okay.
So let it go. So again, the key is the club head motion, yes. Yes. The club head motion, not your hand, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and then turn backward more, shoulder turn more. Yes, now it's here is a lot more flowing. You're not really blocking it. Yeah, so, depending on how you place your arms,
Okay.
it can be different. When you go high up here,
Yes.
it goes this way.
I think that I'm thinking about trying to get my club face.
Don't worry, don't try to do this intentionally.
And I'm trying. My biggest thing is my left knee because I get weak, I get saggy, and that's probably because I'm not stepping back here, and then I'm not pushing on.
Yeah, so kick this
I'm
way,
not getting that kick.
and then with that turn this way.
Because you had a girl that I was watching on one of your YouTubes. She was just ripping it. She was so solid. Because you think you're posting like Roy McIlroy, and you're doing this. I'm doing this soft post, and this girl was very impressive that she had.
Yeah, so you have a lot of resources in your body. She's using those resources better.
Way better.
Yeah.
Way better.
But
But
part
I have
of
a short. I know it's my mind, and I have not been programmed to do that. I've been doing what I think is right instead of what is right.
yeah. So the most important thing is you have to pay attention to how the club moves,
Okay.
and whether your body harmoniously promote that required motion, or whether your body actually becomes an obstruction.
Okay.
Okay. So for example, here, if you go here, then suddenly this part of the body will block the motion of the
Yes.
the club, right?
Yes.
Then just let it go this way. So just to think about, so you have the goal, which is the desired club motion. Then how your body will, work together to generate that motion instead of interfering with the motion.
Got it.
Yeah. So that's always the key. A lot of people, imagine you're running a company and you have a lot of unnecessary expenses here and there.
Yeah, waste.
Then the company will not be able to make profit,
Yeah.
right? So when you move your body, then let's say the profit is basically the speed you generate,
Yeah.
but along the way, if your body parts are not moving together, and then you have leaks here and there, you have a waste,
Yeah.
unnecessary expenses, then it'll cost.
Yes.
So always try to promote, the expected club motion, that how your body can work together to generate that motion,
Got it.
okay, harmoniously. So I call it the orchestrated motion.
Okay.
Yeah, but so I think you have the rhythm. The only thing is just to make sure that you have enough shoulder turn during the backswing, okay? And then use less arms, but start the downswing with your shoulder turn. And then when the shoulder turns, and then guide the arm, and then you will be able to throw the
I
arm.
saw that you talk about.
Yeah, yes. So as if you are just extending your arm and throwing the arm. Yeah, frisbee the throwing. Yeah. So let's do a stage 1, 2, 3.
Let's see here.
2.
There's no step forward.
And 3.
Good shoulder turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Better.
Yeah. So once you start hitting the ball like this, then you will like it. And then whoa, then once you get to that point, aha,
Yeah.
then you will be able to promote even better movements.
So in January, February, I got to 162 miles ball speed. which put me about 280 carry. And for some reason, I changed drivers or whatever, and I've settled back in the 250, 260.
That's a lot of loss.
Yes.
Or did you change your coach, or?
You know, not really. I went to actually this driver with this shaft, or a shaft like this, and I had been playing another shaft that was heavier and stiffer. And so I felt like I was straighter with this club, and that's why I had gone to it, and I really hadn't minded the loss of yardage, but I was probably 20 yards.
You'll get those back
Yeah.
quickly, yeah, don't worry.
So I work out 45 days a week, golf specific. So,
And then not too much strength training,
no.
rather use a lot of
Kettlebells,
functional
yes.
function
Yeah, there's a
training.
lot. There's this, it's called the Golf Stable, and it's in Kansas City. And this guy won the Missouri Amateur Championship in both Kansas and Missouri. And he played at KU. He tried to make it, he didn't make it.
And also take a dance class.
Yeah, that's my problem is that I know that I have an issue, and that's why I wanted to come down.
So, naturally, whatever we do, we have to use the ground,
Yeah.
right? And then particularly in golf, the golf swing is relatively simple because you just take a backswing and then let it go. But in doing that, you really have to use the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And I don't feel like I use the ground.
the problem is that you're not really the bad side. I've seen these young junior players
Yeah.
with really strong legs,
Yeah.
but they don't use the leg muscles at all
Yeah.
because of the swing pattern.
Yeah.
So it's all upper body driven swing.
Yeah.
So pretty much, you have all these missiles and cannons, rockets, but you don't use those and then try to win a war
Yeah.
with the rifles only. Yeah, you have big weapons here. Yeah. But yeah, so stage 1, 2, 3 again, and then we'll move on to your normal swing. Stage 1, fit together. Yep. Yep. 2. Good. Stage 3. So for a while, you're doing these stages will appear in your dreams.
I hope so.
Okay? So even you're sleeping, you will be able to practice
hope so.
these stages. Okay, now let's go to your normal swing.
Okay.
Your normal swing. So in the normal swing, you cannot take the trigger.
Yes.
So you have to start the backswing actively.
Yes.
Do the backswing crazily fast.
Okay.
In doing that, do the backswing with your shoulder turn instead of arm lift. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Like that?
so you don't have to have a jerky motion, but here, before you start the backswing, your body has to prepare it a little bit. But then, using the shoulder turn, bring your arms up here. Yeah. So in order to do that, what actually has to happen is you will need to shift your pelvis away first. So hold it there, down there, down there, down there. And shift first, slightly, not this much like that, but just a slight loading onto your right side.
Okay.
So shift and then turn with the shoulders. Yeah, that will give you active backswing. So always, when you start the backswing, actually you're pushing the ground with your left leg, and that will give this shift motion, okay? And then stand on the right foot. So pushing the ground with your right foot. Yeah. So go and then have enough turn and then let it go. Yeah. So all you need to remember is just to do the backswing crazily fast. And what will also happen is the counting. Okay. So here, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. So internally, if you count, then you know that when you will start the backswing, so your body will prepare. Shoulder turn. So shift shift and turn. Yeah. And then now make the motion still continuous instead of jerky motion, continuous motion to the downswing. So imagine you're doing this really slow. Then let's imagine this. Slow. And then coming down, but to connect all this, make it continuous. So make a really slow motion, but connect everything. No stop, but continuous. And then again, near the impact, you're going this way here. And try to, yeah. So again, really slow motion. And then come down. Do not stop. Do not stop. So continuous motion here, and then coming down. Yeah. Now a bit faster motion. Not really fast, but still make it continuous. Okay. Now really fast. Connect everything. So when you start the backswing, instead of turning this, start the backswing by turning this, rather start the backswing with your pelvic shift.
Like that? Did I do that?
So yeah. So what happens is when you turn this and then your arms stay far away, but instead just a turn, and then here. Start the downswing. So, but now connect everything. Make sure the swing motion should be continuous. No abrupt transition. Okay, make it continuous and fast. Yeah, you can increase the speed. Do the backswing crazily fast, to the level you feel a little bit uncomfortable. Still using the body, using the legs. Still, backswing is still too slow.
Still too slow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now, just lose your mind, okay? And then try to make don't worry about the shape, just to try to make the backswing really fast. Now you lift it a little bit, but that should be done by using the body. But imagine you're really angry.
Okay.
When you try to hit something or somebody, then you don't go like this. Okay. Yeah, act. So here's a drum that you need to hit. Start the backswing really fast. Yes, and then, but have to have more time up there. No rush down. But that's why you need to turn with your shoulders. And then remember this action here. Yeah, have more time. Yeah, so you are rushing.
Too fast. At the top.
No, the backswing is okay, but you are rushing down.
Okay.
Yeah. Still, you have to do the backswing crazily fast, but turn the shoulders more, okay? And then on the way down, also start the downswing with your shoulder turn instead of the arm action. Better now. Better. Yep. Use the shoulder turn. So part of the reason why you're having trouble in downswing is because the backswing is slow. You try to swing hard with your arms.
Okay.
Okay. So do the backswing crazily fast for the time being, and then eventually you will be able to develop really smooth motion. And also, it will help if you do something that will promote that motion. So usually it's a trigger motion done by the body. Earlier when we practiced the stages, The trigger motion was done from this body action and then also throw, right?
Okay.
But without this, you can still do something similar to that. So, for example, lifting the right heel and then go.
Okay.
Or shift the weight slightly to the left side, and then by going to the right side, start the backswing. Yes.
Like that.
And then make it fast.
Okay.
So using that slight body trigger motion.
Too slow back.
Yeah. So you know now.
Yeah.
So again, using the trigger. The trigger doesn't have to be really quick, but it can be actually more. It has to match the tempo of your backswing and bring it back. So if you look at the players like Rory McIlroy or Henrik Stenson, these guys, they have a little bit of trigger motion.
Do they?
The body slightly moves before.
Got it, which helps them.
So they know, and they always have a very fast backswing. So because it will promote the fast backswing. So remember this. Having really stable setup position does not help your golf swing.
Okay.
Having reasonable posture is good, but if you have really stable posture here, and then you don't know how to start the motion.
Yeah.
So you have actually what's important in backswing is how to break that stable position.
Okay.
So because of that, you don't really stand like this, but have a little bit of motion
Yes.
here, and then start the backswing.
Okay.
And then in doing that, you can count numbers or whatever. Now, again, all you remember is doing the backswing crazily fast. Slow. Yes. The reason why this time you're faster because you had more shift.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid of shifting the body away, because you will eventually recenter the body. And then have more time. You still is arm driven. So this is something you really have to break away. So fast motion, but on the way down, shorter turn driven downswing. Yes. Yes.
So in thinking, how do I think about going from fast to pausing or slowing at the top?
So it sounds like it's a conflicting, right? But
Yes.
no, you just wait until, because at the end of this backswing, you will have a deceleration phase.
Okay.
In order to change the direction, so you have acceleration in the backswing direction, and then later deceleration, and then acceleration of the downward motion, right? You just wait until it is decelerated without forcing to go down, without pulling the curve. So that's why it is important to have a mature backswing, and wait until the turn is completed, and then start downswing.
Got it.
That's what I mean by having more time.
Got it.
It's not fighting against the upward motion, but rather just wait until it is
Completed.
fully decelerated. Yes, that's better.
Got it.
Then you don't have to fight. So it's like when you use a kettlebell,
Yeah.
it's heavier, so you do that.
Yeah.
Because you cannot fight.
Yes.
So wait until the kettlebell starts moving downward. The same idea. Mature your backswing
Okay.
by waiting until it is fully decelerated. Then start downswing instead of,
Got it.
yeah, that's the key. So having more time back is not pose. It's not a pose, but rather just mature the backswing. Yeah, and then in doing that, while you are waiting here, maturing the backswing, your lower body can always
Yes.
start moving this way.
Yes.
Yeah, you have the shift motion introduced earlier. So the recentering will do that. So shift away. Okay, don't be afraid of shifting away. And then you need this leg action. When you have the leg action, you will be able to have a mature backswing. But if you just try to turn, then it's hard. You have to push the ground with your right leg. Now, when you push the right leg, okay, your shoulder not goes up, but rather it turns.
Got it.
Yeah. Yes, it turns. So again, so initial shift. You don't have to have that jerky motion, but rather still it's a continuous motion, not jumping. Okay. So shift away, and then wait until it is fully decelerated or matured, and then go to downswing. And then make it continuous. So backswing to downswing, continuous transition. Yes. So try to have more time there by allowing the system completely finish the motion, and then when it starts moving downward, then add your shoulder turn actively. So do not fight the weight and give more time at the end of backswing.
I know that I try to take the club back slower, which is a hard habit to break.
Yeah, so you play the golf for so long, so you cannot just change everything just on one day.
Yes.
And also in doing that, just relax your arms a little bit, so don't be too tight. Yeah. It's a bit jerky.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I was trying to take it back fast.
that should come from initial shift of the pelvis that way. That will trigger everything. So instead of just try to turn. So essentially, it should be this motion here: shift and turn here, shift and turn. And then when you turn, try to have a little bit of reverse C posture. Okay. Okay, so then you will just direct your attention to something external here, which is the drum here. Now you are trying to hit this drum really hard, okay. And then don't worry about what your body does. Sometimes when you pay too much attention to your body, then you just lose the natural rhythm. So having an external attention will be better. So make sure you use the whole body and then bring it up. Yes. So give me 5 of those, but not the arm, action, but you have to use your whole body. Yeah, so wait a bit more at the top. Yes. Now the timing is getting better. Yeah. You will be able to see how your swing pattern changes now. So this is what you just did, the last one. Okay. But if you go back to the initial one here.
Got it.
And you go here and then start everything together. Okay.
Better?
So it may not be, 100%, but your swing pattern already has changed. And this is what you need to maintain.
Yes.
So you need to practice the step stages,
Okay.
a lot. So for each
1, 2, and 3.
yeah, each hit, you may have 2 or 3 step swings, and they hit one ball. So that way, and once you know that we are hitting farther, your speed is faster, then you start trusting.
Yeah.
And then when you make a good impact, then you know that changing the rhythm does not really do any harm to your swing, but rather it increases the distance, and also because you're using the body more, so it's easier on your body too, instead of using the arms a lot. So then let's move on to the rope swing here. Okay. So this will be the last one for today. So you will swing the rope, and remember, if you start the downswing in a hurry, then the rope will not go around the body completely. Okay. So swing, go up, wait until the rope wraps around your body.
Okay.
So you will, if you tend to rush down, then you will immediately know with the rope swing. So now what's happening is the rope just falls on your body. No, you have to turn the body continuously so that it wraps around your body. So you have to turn your shoulders more. Yes, now the rope ends up here, right? Okay. This is what I want to see. Okay. Turn your shoulder.
Am I turning it up?
Still, it's a kind of you're stiff. So the rope goes here, hits your body.
Okay.
But continuous turn here. You don't have jerk motion and then hit it like this, but rather have continuous turn so that it goes around your back. Keep turning your shoulders, and they have this continuous motion. Okay. This will basically expose the timing, and then have more active backswing, faster backswing. Faster backswing. You see, now the rope goes around. Yes. This is it. Yes, now the rope ends up here. Yes. Active backswing, keeps rotating. And you don't have to snap it, but just keep turning. Good shoulder turn. Yes. Yes. And then also on the way down, you wait. You don't really go directly down, right?
Yes.
You wait until the rope goes in.
Yes.
This controls the timing of the downswing.
So was that better?
Yes, definitely better.
Okay.
So the rope has to end up here. Okay? Here. And then so for that, you don't have to have a snapping action here. But turn the body enough, then it'll come around here. Mm-hmm. Yes. 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 And then use your legs more. You can take small steps. Mm-hmm. Lift the heel a little bit. Yeah, that will give you a stepping like action. Yes. There we go. You see, your rope swing improved quite a bit. Only is like 3 attempts or 4 attempts, right? Yeah. With that, you will be able to feel better how you have to move your body during the backswing instead of jerky pull.
No, I get the motion with this.
So
I just don't get it with that.
No, you can also mix this with the club swing.
Okay.
So feel the motion rhythm and then swing once. And then you can also do the step drills. Okay. So mix these and then teach your body to generate the orchestrated motion by using these different tools, and then the kettlebell as well.
Got it.
Okay? So, you keep swinging with the club, then only one weight, the same thing all the time, right? But if you use the kettlebell, the rope, And sometimes just a bare hand, swing, swing. So when you do all these things, then your body initially will be confused to deal with all this. But once you start complete control of all these things, that means your mobility system now becomes really robust, because it will be able to handle anything.
Got it.
Right?
Okay.
So mix the rope, kettlebell, the club, and then bare hands and swing, taking small steps. If you have problem with the weight shift in the target direction, okay, then you will take a small step toward the target, swing, swing. If you have trouble shifting your pelvis in the away direction, then take a longer step here, swing, longer step here, swing, longer step, swing, longer step, swing. Okay. You can again teach your body these things without swinging the club.
Okay.
Okay?
So about how much time should I take a day doing that?
Just to give a week, okay? For a week, on a given day, how about 30 minutes?
Okay.
Okay. Today, we spent about an hour.
Okay.
And then doing different things, right?
Yeah.
You made so many swings. But if you can find maybe 30 minutes a day and then keep working with these things, if you give it just a week, then you will be able to develop really good movement. It's just a matter of doing it.
Yes.
Up to this point, you didn't really experience this. But once you know what it is, and then you actually do it, then you will quickly develop the rhythm, because this is natural movement. It's not something fabricated.
Yes.
Okay? I didn't ask you to do certain positions, yes, just to keep swinging back and forth, right? With that, you will develop the rhythm automatically. So it's quite intuitive.
Okay.
All right.